Oh, my. What happened? What a night. I don't feel so good. And where did all this litter come from? You people need to clean this up! Welcome to my guide to The Rising 2019. The Rising is the annual celebration of the launch of A Realm Reborn. In-game, it is the celebration of surviving the calamity. If you don't know what the calamity is, well, it's this. It marks the end of the original version of the game, which was considered a flop, and the highly successful relaunch of the game as A Realm Reborn. I guess I already said that. But be on the lookout in 2025 for Final Fantasy XIV Classic.
Hey, I understood that reference.
Anyway, The Rising is currently active and will last until September 17th. To participate in this event, you need any class or job at or above level 30. So, it can be done on a trial account. There are no specific MSQ requirements, however, you will need access to Eastern Lenosha and Ul'dah. I recommend getting up to the level 15 quest, Call of the Sea. By that point, you should have been to all 3 cities and able to get to them via either airship or teleport. Strangely, this event does not start in a city, but on the North Isle of the Endless Summer, northeast of Costa del Sol, where Moonfire Fair took place. No matter where a seasonal event takes place, there will usually be somebody in each of the 3 main cities to explain what to do. There are rising attendants in Ul'dah at the end of Ruby Road, Gridania in Miketo's Amphitheater, and in Limsa Lominsa in the Aft Castle. They will tell you about the event and point you in the right direction. Final Fantasy fans will recognize the crystal theme when they get near. The annoying intro, and it never gets to the good part. The quickest way would be to teleport to the Aetheryte in Costa del Sol. If you have not yet unlocked the Aetheryte in Costa del Sol, go to Limsa Lominsa and talk to the ferry skipper by the Fisherman's Guild. For a mere 40 gil, he'll drag your sorry butt to Costa del Sol. Head northeast to the North Isle of Endless Summer and talk to Pobieno to pick up the quest, Message in a Bottle. Seems all of you partied a little too hardy during Moonfire Fair and left bottles and all kinds of trash and other things all over the beach. Your job is to help clean it up. You will find something special in the garbage you pick up, and you will have to travel to Limsa and then Ul'dah. You will meet a familiar face, make that several familiar faces, and that will lead you back to Pobieno, who rewards you by forcing you to take care of a blind, underfed black cat she found wandering around the garbage bags. Actually, it's Y'shtola, and apparently she's a black mage now. You also get an achievement. When you finish the story quest, one repeatable quest becomes available that rewards Rising tokens. These are the currency for the various event items. Of course, the Rising vendor shows up just in time to take your tokens. As I said, you only have one repeatable quest, Messages from Distant Shores, that rewards 10 Rising tokens. All you gotta do is pick up one of 3 bottles, small, medium, or large. When you complete the quest, you are shown a random cutscene out of one of 3 sets. Each set depending on which size bottle you turned in. The scenes consist of you sitting and reading a letter. The differences are the letter you read and the minion that appears. The available scenes depend on how far you are in the MSQ, with at least one requiring Shadowbringers. Okay, to get everything, you will need 30 for the 6 posters, because they are 5 tokens each, and 5 for the fireworks, which are 1 token for a stack of 10. So that's 35 to get 1 of everything. Do the quest 4 times and you can get everything with some tokens to spare. You can of course get multiples of anything you want. Here are the 6 posters. They are nice, but I'm running out of space in my apartment. And let's look at the available fireworks this year. I think these are available each year for this event. So is there anything else to do? Well, you can watch the fireworks from the cities or the beach and probably other places. You can hang out with the people cleaning up the beach and listen to their griping. Or you can look at the decorations in the major cities and housing districts. Hey, why did they set up this stage? I like that they tied this to the previous event, Moonfire Fair. Last year's Rising was more fun. It required some group work to take down some big bosses. Of course, that was the 5th anniversary, which I guess is considered a milestone. The different cutscenes from the repeatable quests are a nice touch, but I prefer the ones from other events where you actually see a scene acted out. The usual formula for a Final Fantasy event is 1 or 2 story quests and a repeatable activity, sometimes a few. There's usually a special currency that goes in your inventory. It can be fun to see what they rename last year's currency each year. If you have any tokens from last year, they will now be called 5th Rising tokens, and you can't use them to buy this year's items. It's okay to have a formula. Most other MMOs do. At least they switch it up a little, which some MMOs can't be bothered to do. I'm looking at you, DCUO. As always, I just prefer more to do. Next year, this event will be different, but since it follows Moonfire Fair, they could just keep the clean up the beach quest alongside whatever new stuff they come up with. Anyway, watch out for the limited time lore for this event, coming when this event is over. I hope you liked this video and enjoy the Rising. Thank you. Goodbye.